Facebook! Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to the 999 show, where I take 9 minutes to take you behind the scenes of all things happening. Now, here's where we're at in the story. Finished my speech at Funnel Hacking Live. People get a little bit upset because they're like, literally, where have you been? And I was like, guys, I'm trying my best out here, but obviously we need to try harder. So part of this big thing has been to just help everybody know the beauty that is design hacking, which is all about how to present stories that convert. That's the whole thing. Some people are sitting on amazing ideas or products or services, but because they don't know how to actually present them, then they just die in the world. And that doesn't serve anybody, okay? So here's the deal. We're putting together this event, and I'm going to go through the stories of all these people because it's just fun. But you have to know, like, this... We had already been planning this Design Hacking Live event, and then at Funnel Hacking Live, it just became so apparently clear that this event was just so important, that the world needed to know about this concept of design hacking, okay? So I'm going to do a brief... So we're going to start to do like a little behind the scenes of Design Hacking Live, but like you have to know this, okay? Because I was with a friend last night, she's like, what? You have an event? And I'm like, oh my gosh, Catherine, just like be a better marketer and let people know. So here's what you gotta do, okay? We're gonna do a brief pause. I'm gonna tell you a quick story. We're gonna jump forward in time a little bit and tell you how Katie Richardson, my coach, incredible woman, she is one of the founders of the company called Pudge. They sold multi-million, sold that company. They're featured on the cover of Entrepreneur Magazine. They were on the Ellen Show. They're on the Rachel Ray Show. They're on the Today Show. Are you kidding me? And she's also my coach. Incredible, right? Anyway, she kind of single-handedly, her and her husband ruined my event, and it was a hard time in the beginning. And I want to show you how that went down, okay? But first, I actually want to show you this, okay? Let me see if I can share my screen here. Okay. Hi, Instagram. Come with me. Okay, so here's what we got going. Design Hacking Live, okay, kids? So if we scroll down here, you'll see we got some dope speakers going on, okay? First day, all about design hacking plus intense implementation, and day 2, okay? My goal is for you to walk in here one business and leave the other, okay? But if you come down, what? Who's speaking at this thing? Am I kidding? No, I'm not, okay? Who do we got? We got yours truly, of course. We have Katie Richardson, who I'm going to tell you how she almost ruined my event, okay? We have Austin Dixon, the right-hand man of Steve Larson, and just one of the most incredible storytellers via copy I've ever met. Cody Jefferson, literally incredible, one of the most amazing mindset coaches I've ever met in my life. Lauren Golden, a freak when it comes to time. She's literally built a 7-figure business with 3 children under 7. We have our friend Stephanie here, who has built an agency well over 7 figures, again with 5 children. And we have Paul, who, if you've seen any of my videos, he's my branding director. He is the magic behind it all, okay? So we're all going to be speaking at this event, okay? But the story of how Katie got to become a part of this is actually like pretty incredible in itself, and I wanted to share you guys with it, okay? So here's the deal. I get back from Funnel Hacking Live. Okay, this is what happens. I get back from Funnel Hacking Live, and I realize that, and I get back from an event with Katie and her husband, Ben, and I realize that we're in a situation, and that this event that I had previously envisioned for Design Hacking Live had been completely turned on its head, and it's all Katie's fault. So I made her a video to tell her that she ruined my life, and I'm wondering if you guys want to see it. Do you want to see it? Okay. Here we go. You're gonna love it. Okay, here we go. Here's how Katie ruined my life. All right, Katie Richardson. I'm making you this video to, non-dramatically at all, tell you that you single-handedly, that's not true, you and Ben, the Richardsons alone have absolutely ruined my event, Design Hacking Live, before it even started. Honestly, bold of you, I'll give you that, but here's what happened, okay? There have been 2 significant events in my life since the conception of this idea for Design Hacking Live has come about, okay? 1, Funnel Hacking Live. 2, your dang event in Portland, and I say that in the most endearing and loving of terms. Here's what happened. Before any of those 2 things ever happened, Paul and I, we love Paul, had met together and we're like, okay, what do we want this event to be like? What's it gonna be? Blah, blah, blah. Who are our speakers? Done, bada bing, bada bing, okay? Then I get asked to speak at Funnel Hacking Live, which gave me an opportunity to actually define my category of design hacking, which I didn't realize that I hadn't defined that yet. So, gratefully, we realized that design hacking is how to present a story that converts. That's the definition, the process for how to define a story that converts. Well, then couple that with your event in Portland, and well, here's what happened, okay? So today, I'm on the phone with Paul, okay? I'm actually sitting right here at this blessed computer on a Zoom call with Paul, okay? Here's where I am. As I'm sitting here, Paul, God bless him, is like making a draft mock-up of what this event needs to look like. And as we're going through, because he's basing this off of what we talked about 3 months ago, as we're going through and he's telling me, I'm like, dude, this isn't the play. And he's like, what do you mean this isn't the play? I'm like, this is not how it needs to be. And he was like, why? What happened? Like, no, blah, blah. And I'm like, because Katie and Ben ruined my life. And he's like, what are you talking about? I'm like, because I went to Portland and they didn't force me. They kindly invited me to participate in an activity where I define my vision and my mission and my values. And I was like, dude, this event, it's a fine event. I was like, but it doesn't actually grab hold onto the vision of what it is we're actually trying to do. And so then he was like, oh my gosh, you're so right. So then we had this moment, he and I, where we were like, gosh dang it, Katie and Ben, they're saving our life and ruining our life all at the same time. Which, you know, I feel like if somebody was to ask me like, what's a down and dirty testimonial of Katie Richardson, I was like, she saves your life and ruins your life all at the same time. Anyway. So we're like, okay, well then what's the play? Like, what do we do? That lighting isn't gonna work out for us. What are we gonna do? And I was like, okay, how to present a story that converts. That's what design hacking is. He's like, it's so true. And I was like, who are the best storytellers that I know? And then immediately, of course, you guys came to my mind, okay? And I was like, Katie Richardson is the smartest storyteller that I have ever met because she knows how to change narratives inside her own freaking head. She literally is a design hacker for her mind. For her mind, she knows how to present stories to herself in a way that actually converts and she believes them. And I was like, this woman, I've seen it. I was in Los Angeles. I was like, dude, she changed the entire tone and feel of that event through story. She told her story and people could see themselves in her story. I was like, she's the smartest storyteller I've ever met. And all of a sudden I was like, oh my gosh. I was like, Paul, Katie has to speak at our event. Like, she has to speak at our event. And he was like, dude, you're so right. So then we're like, how can we make this happen? What can we do? This event is not gonna be like, because here's the thing, design hacking, how to present a story that converts. And Katie, gosh dang it, you're just the best storyteller I know. And it works for you in how your relationship with your humans are, how your relationship with yourself is, and how you do marketing. And so, this is my ask of you, blessed Katie, who I love. I would be honored, all humans coming to the event would be honored if you would be our keynote speaker. And what I would be so grateful for is if you just told us your story. If you just told us your story. And if you could show us your story and show us how that story changed. I think a lot of your story is how your story changed. From like, like I can't do this, I'm afraid, to like your whole like wrestle with God and like God's not telling me what to do. And it's like, no, I'm a bad A business lady who makes her own decisions. To like what you're building and doing now. Like you are the most amazing storyteller at telling not only your story, but how your story changed. And I think that if people could see the story arc of where you began to where you are now, and how even now, this is at the very beginning of your story, they'd melt. And I think they would be able to see versions of themselves in you and through your experiences and through your stories that they have never seen before. So, Katie Richardson, would you be willing to be, we would just be so honored if you would be our keynote speaker at Design Hacking Live and tell us your story. Let me know. Okay, so that happened, you guys. There I was, sitting on, wait, can I get this back? Sitting on pins and needles. Is she gonna say yes? Is she not? What's gonna happen? I wasn't sure. Okay, but I just was like, this girl is literally the smartest girl I've ever met in my life. Guys, I'm already over, I don't even care. And then, gratefully, like an hour later, An hour later, I get this text. Literally thrilled. This is what she sends me.
Catherine Jones, I just got your video, and I wanted to respond, if that's okay. Heck yes, I'll be your keynote speaker. Seriously, you're the best. I love what you are seeing, and I seriously am super honored. I would love to be there. I would love to share my story, and I would love to help other people see their story and my story. So yes, count me in. I will be there with bells on, and you just tell me exactly what you want me to do and how much time you want me to fill, and I am there for you. And also, hello, Paul. Excited to see you guys. Thank you. It's such an honor. Seriously, love you guys, and love that I can have a chance to come and to support you guys and help these amazing people in your community. Bye.
Okay, we're gonna do a little meta here. That's what I'm talking about. Okay, so who's speaking at our event? This is just one of an insane lineup. Katie freaking Richardson. So she did ruin my event at one point because I was like, oh my gosh, everything that I thought that I wanted is now gone. But then gratefully she has now saved it because we realized that we needed her. And she said yes. She's going to be in Utah, Salt Lake City, March 27th, March 28th. designhackinglive.com. Get your ticket, okay? If you're wanting to know how to present stories that convert and then learn how to do that on the regular, repeating those systems, automating those systems, that's what we're talking about. Help me help you. Let's make it happen. Okay. Bye. Love you guys so much. Bye, Facebook. Think you're rad.